Greetings all, Fanny here for Virgo's Daily Oracle Message. Okay, one went flying and one flipped over, so... The first card that went flying is Guidance. When you make Divine Intelligence your foundation, you have a Divine Star to follow. And that, I think, is in reference to the North Star. Now, your North Star is... The North Star is what sailors use to guide their way. Your North Star is what you use to guide your way. And communicating with the Divine will help you understand what exactly your North Star is leading you towards. But it's all limitless. Your potential is limitless. The only inhibitors are what you place upon yourself. That's why they're called a self-limiting belief. Sacrifice is releasing that which no longer serves you. Look at what he's throwing down. He's smashing it all in an act of catharsis. Sometimes surrender is painful. God is cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. You have freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. That is an affirmation that I've gotten from this deck that I use so much in my everyday life, because I still have a lot of resentment, anger, and fear based on the bullying that I went through in school and trying to defend myself. I will be the first to admit that I was a very angry, rage-filled child. And it got to the point of I was tired of people making fun of me, so I started pushing back. And I made a lot of problems for myself. And so when I say this, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good, release me from its bonds. That is part of my shadow work and an affirmation that I state that I no longer want to be that person who is so angry. I no longer want to be that person who is so afraid. Non-duality is stating that you can have the balance between your metaphysical world and your physical world. You can have the balance and the connection with the divine and your soul, as well as having a fruitful, bountiful life here on this realm. In fact, the two often coincide, because when you have that divine connection with the source, you are not controlled by your ego, you are not controlled by your identity or trauma, and you understand the balance and flow of the energy and the give and take of the law of attraction. So in doing so, in connecting with the divine source, you connect more with your own physical realm. You become energetically sensitive and aware of what needs to happen in your life and what does not need to be there. And as a result, your life becomes more beautiful and more bountiful because you are living in a high vibrational energy. So it is often time that when we achieve that freedom, when we have that sacrifice and do that shadow work to release from us that which no longer is needed, we not only come to a place of more peace and acceptance and love within our soul, but our own world becomes more beautiful. Love. Divine source is the idea that no one person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes to me. Love is opening me to receive anything beyond imagining. Love is allowing you to have this energetic clearing, to connect with the divine source. The companionship and individuality. Deepening your connection not only to yourself with your individuality, but deepening your connection to the people around you. Oh, I had that mixed up. That is beautiful, Virgo. So it's time to reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. Don't let your ego be a wounded little crybaby because something is happening that you don't like. Everything is going to be upsetting. Everything is going to be shifting and changing. And it would be very easy for your ego to feel attacked. And there is a sense of loss in that. But the expansiveness that your soul goes through is even more beautiful. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid constraints of an exhausted ego. Yes. Your ego is only a facet of who you are. It is the part of yourself that you push out to the world to be seen by others. But that isn't the depths of your soul. You have so much more going on. Sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problems can be sacrificed. Can be a sacrament, but also sacrifice, yes. Whatever is bothering you right now, give it to Spirit, because it's not yours to hold, and it does you no good to hang on to that. It's just a toxic poison that is going to continue to disrupt your energy, disrupt your flow, and make you lead an unhealthy life. Because energetic blockages can manifest into physical ailments. People that have a blocked heart chakra can have cardiac arrhythmia. People that have a damaged solar plexus chakra can have a very upset stomach and sometimes even develop ulcers. Similarly with sacral and root. I myself have a very damaged root chakra, and in doing so, along with health issues, of like what I have eaten and it exposed my body to, I have extreme fertility issues. And that is something that I am working on fixing, because being a mother one day is something that's going to be very important to me. Clearing and receiving. You have to clear to receive. As I will it, so mote it be. So allow yourself to be in the humility of giving up who you once were. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right existence. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Spirit can use anything and anyone to bring into you your blessings. So do not block something because you don't like the medium that it is coming through. Because sometimes it has to come through that medium for it to get through your ego to your soul's knowledge, for you to be aware of what needs to be done or what needs to be said. So Virgo, please, in this time of hermit mode, open yourself up and your eye to what Spirit is trying to offer you, and be aware of the signs, symbols, and synchronicities of the changes going on in your life. Have a beautiful day, Virgo.